Hi, Bill here. Today I'll be reviewing Tobot Air Hyde. Okay, so here he is here, and it was from this eBay seller there, New Wave Mall __ or under hyphen. That's it there. We can see that. So that's from it there. There it is there. It's a Tobot, no, T-O-B-O-T, not T-O-E. So he's obviously a kind of jumbo jet. He actually kind of looks like, I likened him to the look of Stratosphere, you know, from the Bayformers movie figure that came out. He's likened a lot to that because it does look similar to that kind of type of craft. So there it is here, you can see it there. It does have a key, you can split the legs open with using that key that comes with it, and it looks pretty cool. I've never heard of the Tobots. It's not something I've ever watched, but apparently the CG series is available on YouTube to watch, so you can go there and have a look at that. But see there it is, Tobot v Season 3 Air Hyde. So it's in an episode in Season 3. That's it there. Okay, it's from Young Toys, so you can see it there. Young Toys. So that's who makes it. So it's Tobot v Season 3 Air Hyde. That's it there. So okay, so without further ado, let's get it out of its plastic and cardboard prison. Okay, and here it is out of the packaging, looking really cool. The plasticness feels really good. It really is a well made figure. It does have metal on it, the centre bit's metal. It's really cool. I'll bring it back a bit. It's really neat. So you can see I'll bring it up close so you can see the detailing on it. There's the head there, and the head isn't a ball joint. You can move that up. You can move it up like that, move it down like that, side to side. It can rotate that far. It can't, obviously it can't rotate right round. Go that far, but it is on a ball joint. Arms, that's the only thing, this thing doesn't lock in very well. Nope, and that likes to come off. There we go, that's a kind of key thing. So you can have the arms, obviously this is in the road, but the arms go up and down. That doesn't rotate, but that does, and that rotates. It's got joints at both sections here, but that rotates sound. The arm goes up and down like that, and that's that. Same with the other arm, does the same. Legs, it does have a waist rotation. You have to take this off to get the waist rotation. There's the waist rotation there. Whoops, I just dropped the key. But you can't have it because the key sits there and it will interfere with it rotating the waist, so you have to take the key off. The legs can go that far forward. You can get a knee bend there, which is weird. It's just a weird knee. I don't think you can bend it. Oh, you can. You can. That's in a double hinge as well, so you can actually bend it better like that. Okay, I don't think you could, but there we go. You can bend it there. That does like to come off of there, whatever that. It just doesn't like to clip in mine. It should stay in, but it doesn't want to. It just doesn't seem to want to stay in. But anyway, back to what we're doing. Move that out the road, and the leg will go that far back. It can do the KO as well. Do the splits. And do the splits both ways. You have to move the wings out the road to do it. Like that. So it can do the splits. That's the only bit I don't like, is this back bit. The back part doesn't seem to lock into it very well. And that bit is loose. So you're going to get loose legs like this. But any other way it holds, it's just the back and forward like that, it's loose, which is annoying. The feet are really sturdy, you know. No ankle tiltage, I've noticed. There's none at all in this, so you don't get any ankle tiltage, and that's it. See, that likes to come off. I don't know how you lock this, supposed to lock this thing in. Try to see if there's a way to lock this thing in. I don't think there is a way. But there we go. And of course you just put the key back on here. It's got a little bit that you grip it onto, and it lives right there. It's made of metal. That key's made of metal. The centre bit's actually metal. This whole grey section where my finger is, see that? That whole section's metal, so it does give it some weight. I mean, the plastic on it's really cool, and it's so good quality, but just wish this locked in better. That's my only gripe, is the back thing it doesn't lock in as good. It tends to come off, which is annoying, leaving you with arms like that. So it's annoying, but there's not much I can do. It won't lock in. It just doesn't seem to want to lock in, so there we go. But anyway, that's it. So, size comparison, here it is with leader class, Titan's Return 6-shot. So it's roughly a leader class size, not quite. I think he's a bit taller. His head's away down there and his is slightly higher. So it's just a smidgen off a leader class size, but it's a Titan Return, a similar size to a Titan Return leader class. So there we are. Now to get it transformed up. If you want me to transform it up, I can do it quickly. So first thing you want to do is take the key off, then you unhook it, you open these out. There's one of these sides you open out. Like that. You open that out. You open that out. That was off screen. And you rotate it. And you close it like that. Do the same with the other side. Open it out. Rotate the fist. Close it. There we go, that's the engines. You lower the head. You bring these forward to close the cockpit. The only thing I don't like, that's translucent plastic. That could be worrisome over time. This thing is stiff as end to try to get in there. There it is. That's it, closed. Okay. You straighten the wings if you haven't already. Okay. So the next step you do is that orange bit, you try and rotate it forward. It isn't a kind of ratchet bit, so you rotate it forward till it gets to there. You try and close them as best you can, it's not easy. You unhook them, right, you rotate it and you put it in there. Don't know why that's looking as if it's sticking out a wee bit, but anyway, do the same on the other side, rotate it, and that's it. And you lower them, you lower the feet, and that's it. Okay, and you can put it all together, and it should just all lock in. And you give it a good squeeze. Squeeze everything together. Right, there's a hole there, there's a tab there, so what you want to do is bring it up to there. Same with that, hole there, tab in there, just line it up, connect it, there, push down the ailerons, and there you have them. Oh, final thing, lower the landing gear, lower this, lower this, lower this, front and nose wheel, and there you have him. Push them forward. They actually lock into place like that, so when you rotate it, hear it, it locks into place. So, and it's the same that way, locks into place that way as well, so, and that way, so hear that, locks into place. So it locks into place in three places, forward, there and back. Okay. Oh, the other thing is, it's almost like it's got a blast effect, but it's a engine cone thing. It's like a blast effect kind of thing because it's translucent. So it's almost like that. That engine doesn't have it. That's weird, that, and I don't like the look of that. That's kind of messy, that, you know, you can see all that. It shouldn't be like that, it should be hidden. And but with this, it is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is. So we'll set it down there, and there we go. That's the Jumbo Jet, looking really cool. I do like it. Now the plastic's really thick and sturdy. That's one thing I'll say about it. Oh, to store this, I don't think there's any way. Well, actually, you can store it on there. You can, I apologise, you can actually store it on there. You just have it in there like that, and you can store it there. Oh, that was probably off screen. So it's where you store it in the robot mode. You just store it in there like that, and that's it. I don't think it has any clearance issues. Oh, you could have it that way, maybe. You can maybe have it that way. I don't think it's any. That almost has clearance issues. I'll try the other way. There's kind of two ways you can do it. We'll try it that way. There might be a wee bit of clearance issues there. Might be, because it's almost level with the wheel, so you might get clearance issues with it, but that's where, I guess, where you're supposed to store it. I can't see anywhere else on the figure you would store that. That's the only place I can see. There's no other place, unfortunately. Oh, well, actually there is. You can store it there. Actually, you could store it there. I think it does look stupid there, but you could store it here, I guess. Well, I don't think. No, you can't. You can't store it there because that's not big enough. So it has to be there. But that's the only place you can store it. I would leave it off because you're going to get clearance issues, and that's it. So that's actually, it even has the name along the side. Hyde, and it's 89J lines. There we go, Hyde 89J lines, it's actually written on it. It's pretty cool. You've got little windows, but you can barely see them. If you hold up to the light, you get the wee door in the windows. You get a set of windows there. I have to hold the light up to show it, and the door there, and the undercarriage. You get little doors there. I don't see the cargo hold, but I don't know if it has one. But there we go. So, right, size comparison. The only other figure I could get a hold of, I would have liked to have a Stratosphere, but it's at the bottom of a box somewhere, I can't find it, is Keith's Fans Toys. They're Octane. I can't remember the name of it. It's whatever the name of that thing is. This is that, so I brought this in to show you. Obviously I think it's not to scale, because a jumbo jet will be bigger than that jet jet's bigger than that, so it's obviously not to scale, but it just shows you that the other big jet I've got is that, and I think that's obviously a lot bigger than this, but it's not to scale, because that would be way bigger. That would be way bigger than that. That would probably be that scale. You know, if I were to force perspective it. But as it is, that's the only other figure I could get. So my hand's on it at short notice, so that's that. Okay, I'll get it back to robot mode quickly, or try to. So let's do this. Now this is where the key comes in handy. You do have to take these off. You have to prise these open. You do lift it out, rotate it like that, rotate it, and it clips in there, and that clips in there. These move forward. I don't normally do this, but I'll do it for this figure. Push them together. Now there's a slot there, and you push the key in there and twist it, and it's supposed to release all this. I don't quite know how it's unhook the arms. Well, they're forward, so you can push them away to the side like that. There's a way you're supposed to just take this off of here, push them ailerons up. So you're supposed to unhook this, and it comes down like this, and you have it, you make it come forward on that orange ratchet bit, and it hooks in there, and push the legs apart. Obviously unhook the cockpit section, unhook that, lift the cockpit out, lift the two cockpit sections out, and pull up the head. There we go, till it locks. But getting this thing in there is not easy. Right, and then of course you thing with the engine. You rotate the fists out, close that, do the same with the other side. Right, have it that way, rotate the fists out, and have it that way, like that. Okay, and that's him back in his robot's mode. I don't know why it doesn't lock in, but anyway, that's it. That's him back in his robot mode. And you can have the wings like that. Okay, so that's him back in his robot mode. I don't know why he's not standing straight, I don't know. But there we are. Oh, and of course you add the little thing there. Oh god. And just everything likes to move. There like that. And There we go. That's it. So that's that. That's him back in his robot mode. So that has been Tobot. I'll try and get the proper name of it this time. Tobot V Season 3 Air Hyde by Young Toys. So if it's something you're interested in, pick it up. Obviously I forgot to show the instructions off. There's instructions there, but I managed to do it pretty simple without them. The only issue I have with this is the back section locking in. It doesn't lock in very well. The fists look as if I've got a pin across there. Look as if they would open, but they don't open. They don't open at all, which is weird because it definitely got a pin through that section. I don't understand why. It's got a pin there. I know it rotates, but I think that's further inside that the pin it rotates on. I don't understand why that pin's there. It does look as if it could thing me out, but I'd rather not attempt it in case I break the figure. So obviously, and the fists don't rotate that way. They rotate in to put the engine out, but it won't rotate any other way. So little nitpicky things. Things I'm impressed with is the plastic. It does have a metal midsection. The midsection is made of completely of metal, so it does have some weight to it. And I like the jumbo jet. Yeah, it's very cartoony, but it's still a jumbo jet. And we haven't got an official transformer apart from Stratosphere. It's the closest what you're going to get. It's not a jumbo, but it's a big cargo transport, but it's as close as what you're going to get to a jumbo. And some jumbo jets do cargo. Not all carry passengers, so some are used for cargo transport. So there we go. But I know Stratosphere isn't a jumbo, I know that, but it's as close as what you're going to get to this. So if you wanted a jumbo jet one, then this is what to go for. It transforms into a robot, but isn't an official licensed transformer. But that's all you. This is the closest what you're going to get to a transformer that can turn into a robot and a jumbo jet. A very cartoony jumbo jet, but a jumbo jet nonetheless. So it's actually pretty cool. But yeah, another thing to look out for is that's clear plastic, which could, as you know, break over time. That's the other thing. And it is a main part of this thing that holds the cockpit together. So if that breaks, it's not going to be very good. So that's that. So there are nitpicky things about it, but it's not completely horrible. And of course the leg, that there, is very loose. Every other way you sort of hold in place, but when you do that it's loose, so that's not very good. And the other thing is trying to take it apart again, trying to unhook the rear section to come down. It's a bit you don't know where to push or pull or whatever to get it, because you saw earlier on it came apart off the hinge joint, and you can put it back on, it's easy enough, but it's where to, you know, push and pull and press to release that. It's not exactly very clear how you do that. And this doesn't come in, well, you can use it to split the legs, but it doesn't, it's not automorph where it will release from the main body. It just splits the legs a bit, that's all it does really. And so that's that. But there are nitpicky things about it, but apart from that it's a really good figure. So that's me. Okay, nothing else at the moment, but I know I say that and then I impulse buy something, but there's nothing I'm thinking at the moment that's coming up that I'm going to get. So that's me for just now. Hopefully if something does come out I'll get it and I'll do a review of it, but there's nothing planned that I'm thinking of getting. It's just if it's impulse buy or something I see is coming up, I'll get it and review it. So do keep checking the thing, because YouTube's hopeless at notification and just keep checking now and again. Okay, see if there's a new video goes up that you're not aware of. Okay, so that part for me, that's it. Okay, again, not a terrible figure, good plastic, but yes, it's good. It's like me, yes, there's issues that I've explained already with this, that and other thing, and that's that. But it's the only Transformer you're going to get. It's a Jumbo Jet. It's not an official Transformer that does turn into a robot and a Jumbo Jet. Yes, cartoony style Jumbo Jet, but still a Jumbo Jet nonetheless. Okay, right, that's me. Bye for now. Bye. Thanks. Bye.